Lauren Fitzgerald here. Today we are going to talk about two different topics. I'm on two different live stream pages, Club Fitz Fitness page here and my public figure page up here. I'm going to talk about two different topics that initially sound like they aren't related, but they are related. So the first topic that I'm going to talk about is standing up for yourself and not being a doormat. The second topic I'm going to talk about is how the heck I was able to give up my job as an anesthesiologist, making really good money so that I can pursue my dreams of helping people via health and fitness. So the first thing is, my name is Lauren Fitzgerald. I am a medical doctor, a fitness instructor, an entrepreneur, a Beachbody coach, and most importantly, a lover of life. So the first thing that I want to talk about has to do with a little story that happened to me yesterday. And you're going to be like, wait, how does this tie into the second part? Just trust me on this. You love my broadcast? Thank you, Kaylin. Appreciate it. Hey, there's my Irish friend, Sarah. What's up? So the first topic has to do with standing up for yourself. And this is something that I think we don't realize we sometimes don't do so well. And some of us don't ever stand up for ourselves. And so I think that this applies to not just my coaches and our class peeps, but it literally applies to everyone in different aspects of life. So I won't say names, but we are working on this project, right? And I had a business meeting yesterday, and you guys, I'm busy, right? Like, my day is full of stuff, like from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. And my time is precious, just as every single one on this broadcast. Your time is precious, and I never want to take that for granted and waste your time. So I want to give you guys value, right? And so I had this business meeting with someone that we're doing a project with, and I even messaged him to make sure that he wasn't going to be late, because there is nothing that irritates me more than when, especially someone that you're professionally working with, is late. Like my mom, I'm sure y'all have heard me say this multiple times, that my mom drilled into my head, don't ever be late, because if you are late, you're saying that your time is more important than theirs. And that's just not acceptable, right? So literally, I have this problem that if I am not 15 minutes early to whatever time, then I feel like I'm running late. And this is why, if you guys watched my broadcast the other day about how the teaching technique that I came up with, how it came about, that's what it was. I just always got to the class early, and I hate just standing around not doing anything, so I might as well just teach new choreography, right? So, bottom line, after making sure, confirming the time in which I was supposed to meet this person to go do this project, it's a business meeting, right? And I even said, not gonna be late, right? Because I had a feeling. So I'm at the point of meeting, and I message and say, are you here, or where are you? And he wasn't there, and he wasn't anywhere close, and he called me right away, okay? Proceeded to give me an excuse, and you know what? I realized life happens, and there's sometimes that you can't control. But this particular occurrence, it could have been recognized, and at least a phone call to be like, hey, I can't meet you anymore. But there was no regards to my time, the fact that I wasted 30 minutes to an hour of my time. And it was funny. And, I think those of you that are females might have, I think we have a little bit harder time, because people will take us and our kindness for granted and just assume that they can, sweet talk us or passively make us feel like, it's not a big deal. And so he was like, I'm sorry, sweetie. And I literally, at that point, I nipped it in the bud, and I said, look, I understand, but you could have called me, and I was very professional. I wasn't rude. I didn't cuss, but I was definitely irritated, and I stood up for myself. And so I said, the moment that you recognized that this was going on, you could have called me and given me a heads up so I didn't waste my time. My time is valuable, and if this is going to happen anymore, then we can't do business together. And that's that. And y'all, he was so apologetic, like literally probably apologized to me at least 20 times. And as he should, because that was so disrespectful. But I'm pretty sure, well, first of all, I don't think he knew who he was dealing with. Secondly, I'm pretty sure that he thought that he could just sweet talk me out of his inconsideration of my time and the fact that he's wasting my time. And so there's a lesson in this, right? How many times do you not stand up for yourself? Because and trust me, I'm not always like, I've gotten better as I've gotten older and wiser, and I've still got so much to learn. That's life is a journey, and we are learning every day, right? But I'm definitely wiser today at 36 than I was, even just this time last year. And I recognized that I could have easily been like, oh no, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. I totally understand the excuse, whatever. And then, you know what? That probably would have happened to me again. It probably would have happened to me again in the future because I essentially laid down and I was a doormat. And so how many of you guys don't stand up for yourselves on a regular basis and put the doormat aside? I see this in a lot of people in different areas of my life, and the different areas of my life are different than yours, but they can relate. They're pertinent in all different areas. Like, for instance, our challengers who are sometimes for the first time in a long time in a place where they are learning healthy lifestyle, okay? And people around them are giving them crap like, well, why all of a sudden are you not drinking Coke? Or why all of a sudden are you exercising? And I don't know. And they don't stand up for themselves. My Club FITz just went out. I don't know why. Maybe they'll come over here. My iPad's been doing that lately. It's kind of weird. I'm sure it probably needs an update. So how many times have my challengers been like, man, I'm getting so much peer pressure from everyone, and the fact is, you got to stand up for yourself and say, look, I'm taking control of my life and I'm making changes in my lifestyle so that I can live my life healthier and happier. And this is not a diet. This is a way of life. And I'm going to stand up for myself and essentially stand up to the bulliers. The bullies. You know what I'm talking about. My coaches have the same challenge because a lot of my coaches, a lot of our coaches start off as fitness instructors. So you don't have to be a fitness coach or a fitness instructor to be a coach, right? But a lot of our coaches are fitness instructors before they become Beachbody coaches. It's kind of, it makes sense because us fitness instructors, we don't do it because we get paid a lot. We do it because we love helping other people. And that's what being a coach is. You're helping other people, guide them in their health and fitness journey, right? And so a lot of coaches, you guys, when I was in Japan, I taught for free for over a year. When I was here in Oklahoma, I taught for free for, I guess, the first 6 months. I taught for free on all those occasions because I know that what I have to offer will help other people get healthier and happier. And, I've never taught fitness classes for the money. And anyone that tells you that they're making bank teaching a fitness class, they're fooling themselves or trying to fool you. They don't do it for the money. So our coaches are getting, grief from people that want everything for free. And the reality is, my time is valuable, just like my coach's time is valuable. And you know what? You get what you pay for. And when people don't invest in themselves, they usually don't follow through. And that's one of the reasons why our challenge groups, I mean, you need the fitness program, you need Shakeology, you need to invest in yourself, and you're investing in me as a coach, and I will make damn sure that you get results because that's my job. But the people that just want free handouts, and here are the coaches that are like, well, I've given so much of myself for free, why not? It's because your time is valuable, people. My coaches, your time is valuable, and I know because you guys are awesome that you are going to be that coach that makes a difference in people's lives and helps them finally realize that I can do this, that this journey, this is not a diet, this is a lifestyle. And yes, I need some help to get on this journey, but I can do it. I might need some help, but that's what the coach job is. And so that, Laura, preach. Can I get a hell yeah? Thank you. So that leads me to my next topic, because whatever area you're in, whether you're a coach with us or not, especially my females out there, but you know what? It's not just females that can be doormats. I mean, I think that people that have a natural tendency to want to help people, it's easier for us to be doormats, because the side of our brain that's like, oh, I just want to help, and I know that if I do this, then it'll help them. But you guys, that's enabling. That's enabling. And how many times do we enable people with unhealthy habits? And health and fitness is a great example. If you're constantly giving of yourself and your time for free, they won't value it. And so whether you're a coach or not, stand up for yourself. And I realize that it's way easier said than done, but start little. Maybe start, okay, now, of course, you that are moms are going to be like, oh, no, she didn't. You guys, I was a stepmom from Hannah was in 7th grade till she graduated. So granted, I've never had my own biological children, and that was by choice, just for the record. I've never had my own kids from spitting them out time to 7th grade, but I was a mom for a 7th grader to a senior. So I do know a little bit about being a mom. And so I'm going to give my opinion. I think that there are a lot of moms that sometimes don't stand up to their kids and let their kids run the roost. So start little. Start by standing up to your freaking kids. Mom, I want this Snickers bar. No, you don't pay for it, so you ain't gonna get it. You guys, parents, you buy the groceries. It's bottom line, but that's another soapbox. I'm not gonna get on that. So that was a knock upside the head I needed. Good, Laura. Excellent. I'm glad. So second thing that I wanted to talk about was what exactly it is to be a coach, okay? First things first, all of the no's. No, you do not have to be a fitness instructor. No, you don't have to be a medical doctor like myself. No, you don't have to have a beach body. i.e., you don't have to have a perfect body. You don't even have to have a close to perfect body, guys. A lot of really successful Beachbody coaches started out as a coach at their heaviest because, you know what? They wanted to be on this journey, and that they knew that if they became a coach, that would help themselves become accountable. And then that's when the changing of oneself happens. It's awesome. I love seeing that journey. And one of my favorite examples is Frank. I'm not sure if Frank is on here, but you guys hear me talk about Frank all the time. He is one who started out as a challenger at his heaviest weight. And you guys, he has just been killing it. And he just became a coach, I think last month or 2 months ago, but lost 80 pounds. He did not start off as a coach until he got to his goal weight. And he's still working on getting to his goal weight, but that's a common thing that I hear is that, well, I want to get in shape before I do this. You guys, The Beachbody products are freaking amazing. And it's so easy for me to talk about this because I've been doing this now for 5 months, and I'm on the receiving end. I get to see how it changes people's bodies from the Zumba instructor that's been at a plateau, despite the fact that they teach 10 classes a week. Yeah, those classes don't count as your workout. Bottom line. There's so many of you guys that are at that plateau that need help to get your body to that next level. And then there's the other extreme of, dude, I've tried every single diet on the planet. Nothing works. I've yo-yoed and I've gotten to my heaviest. You know what? Beachbody products help all of those people. And it's not a quick fix. And my job as a coach is literally to help guide you in whatever fitness program that has a nutrition guide, along with great products like Shakeology, and I help guide you. I'm your coach. I'm your accountability partner. I'm the person that answers questions when you have questions. That is it. I don't have to be a nutrition expert. I don't have to be a medical doctor. I don't have to have a perfect body. I don't have to be like all of these things that I hear. The one thing that you do have to be is that you have to be passionate about wanting to help people, because as a coach, you are going to have so many different people that you help touch in different ways. You are going to help touch the people that just want to get started on the health and fitness journey. They've never been on a healthy journey before, and they need guidance. They need okay, look, I got you. This isn't as complicated as you think, okay? So I'm going to hold your hand and get you started. And then there's those people that are like, oh, I kind of like this hand holding. Do you mind holding my hand throughout, until I get to point whatever? And you get to see their transformation. And just the transformation that happens just in their body. With the transformation of the body, it automatically changes up here too. And that's the coolest part, because you get to see people go from having minimal to no self-love, no self-confidence, to holy crap, I got this. And you as the coach, you're a part of it. My favorite part of being a coach is showing the business side, because there are so many people, especially in medicine. Oh my gosh, you guys, just yesterday, Carmelita, she's a nurse that I used to work with in the OR. I told her, I'm like, I don't miss the OR at all. Not at all. I mean, you guys, I spent all of my 20s dedicating to becoming a doctor, and I don't miss it at all, because I'm passionate about helping people in this way, and I'm helping so many more people become healthier and happier than I was putting people to sleep for surgery. And yes, there will always be a need for anesthesiologists, but I only get one life. I don't want to go to a job that I like it. I didn't love it. You guys, this mentality of waiting to experience life until we're in retirement, that's bull crap, because you never know, you might not be given tomorrow. And if you don't really love what you're doing, that's wasting life. That's wasting precious life that not everyone is given. The person that's given a diagnosis of an incurable cancer, you guys, they have death in mind. The person who is going to be in a car wreck tomorrow and has life taken away from him, or maybe paralyzed from the neck down. Like, we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. And so we have to enjoy today. And if we're at a job that we hate, that's not living life. That's not living life. And so being a coach is truly the best job in the world. Team Club FITz, I'm not sure how many of you guys saw the post yesterday, but there are almost 500,000 coaches in Beachbody. All right, that's almost 500,000 coaches. And Team Club FITz new rankings this month is 22. It's crazy. It couldn't be that way without having amazing coaches. And you guys, you know that I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I don't do half-ass things. Bottom line, all right? And this team is growing, and my job as the founder of Team Club FITz is to mentor my coaches so that they can do the exact same thing that I'm doing and build their own teams and their own businesses so that they can have financial freedom. And you guys, the money making potential that I have as a coach far exceeds my money making potential as an anesthesiologist. And I know that's hard for you to believe, but it's real. And my own personal coach, who's been a coach for 7.5 years, makes more money in a week than I could ever dream of making as an anesthesiologist. Now, is that why I'm doing it? Absolutely not. But I do love being financially free. I've been financially free since I got out of residency and practiced anesthesia on my own. It's a nice feeling. And it's something that I wish that every single one of you can have. And you can have it. And at the end of the day, can I wave my magic wand and guarantee that you're going to be successful? No, but I can guarantee that I will give you the tools to be successful. What you do with them, totally up to you, all right? One thing that you're going to have to do is to learn to not be a doormat. And you're going to have to learn to stand up for yourself. And you're going to have to learn to tell people that my time is totally worth every single penny that you're about to invest in yourself. And then you show them what a freaking awesome coach you are by helping them transform their bodies, their minds, and their spirits. I definitely, I've had times in my life where I have been a doormat. You'll have to watch the replay. Yes, Pam, you will have to watch the replay for sure. I've had times that I'm a doormat, but I definitely have grown out of that. I had to learn, especially being a female in medicine, not just being a female in medicine, but being a female in the operating room and dealing with surgeons that, they have a certain stereotype. They definitely have a God complex, and there's a reason. I mean, to be able to recognize that you have, an artery that is bleeding out and you're able to recognize it and stop the bleeding and save this patient's life. I understand why surgeons have God complexes, but you also have to learn how to deal with those God complexes and stand up to them. To stand up for yourself, because no one likes to get walked on. So being a doormat, no bueno. So anyway, much love, guys. I thank you for dedicating 24 minutes of your time to me. I hope that it's been beneficial to you, and I hope that you have some introspective thought about what areas of your life you have been a doormat. And also, if you would love to be a part of Team Club FITz, just inbox me and we will get back to you shortly. And those of you that are Club FITz Fitness members, we appreciate your support there too. So much love, and yes, sometimes people are jealous, and that, yep, you are right, for sure. All right, I'm out. I got my 22-minute hardcore workout to do. I haven't done it yet. I did PT and yoga, so now I'm about to go get mine. So see y'all later. Bye, guys.